He's in the middle. On the near side is Bob Brunet, number 26. On the far side is Ralph Nelson, 36. And the kick is coming to Larry Jones. NCAA 440 champion. Collins got the back. He's out to the 35. Bringing him down is the man that kicked off. You don't see that too often. Ray Guy made the tackle. Guy was a tough defensive player. A defensive back in college at Southern Mississippi. So the Redskins will go to work now on their own 37 with a first down. Their backfield is Billy Kilmer, number 17 at quarterback. The rookie, Mike Donald, leading trainer, 22 at running back. Moses Denson, 44 at running back. Frank Grant, 46. Charlie Taylor, 42, the wide men. And Jerry Smith, 87, the tight end. Kilmer's going to throw on first down. There's a slant to Charlie Taylor. And now, after that catch,
I think they're going to call that one. That was a really good one to start off with, Kurt. It didn't look like he had it. He dropped the ball just as he was on the ground. And let's take a look again because it's a pretty well thrown ball. A little bit low, but Charlie goes down and gets them anywhere. See that lineman cut up there. They're just trying to get their hands down. Throws them right by it. Now, did he have it? Ben, I hope we don't have to start talking about referee calls all day because this is not
stopped it loose.
Yep, sure did.
He had it going down with his back to us. Second down, 10. Washington likes to short you to death. Every now and then he'll rear up and throw the bomb to Taylor. Jefferson, one of the wide men. Running back to split wide as you see. And there it is to the rookie Mike Thomas, the bat of Las Vegas. And he's over the 40 out to his 42, a 5-yard advance. The tackle's made by Monty Johnson, the middle linebacker. 3rd and 5. Harry Hemmerling's the left tackle. He's 75. Ray Schonke is the left guard, 62. Len Haas. Will Haas there.
Yeah, he's been there for a while, hasn't he?
South Rocky, he's from Texas, but he's from Georgia. Walt Sweeney, 78 at right guard. And George Stark, 74 at right tackle. Now let's see what Kilmer does here in 3rd and 5 now. We just started. There's no score. And he is hit. He's still going there. Right, the play's knocked down. Now the ball out of the water again. Billy Taylor's knee touchdown, they claim.
Yep, that's another good call, but I think anything is going to be close today. We're going to be met with that same kind of a reaction.
Watch this drunk here, Don.
All right. Sistrunk is the guy that has been pointed out a lot by the Oakland team themselves. He's the guy that comes in and puts that pressure. Now, you see, he didn't make a clear tackle, but his foot really tripped Kilmer's foot. Which, however you put it down, they got him down there.
4th and 11. In punt formation, Mike Bragg. And Bragg puts it away. George Atkinson. After the pass, it goes to the 25 and is dead on the 25-yard line. Posey has been the regular punt returner, and he's had a great rookie season, but he has some sore ribs today, so John Madden cannot have him return punts. First down, now we'll watch the Oakland Raiders go to work. They're on their own 25, and it's closer to the 24, but always go to that farthest yard, according to NFL statistics. Stabler, the quarterback, number 12. Davis, 28. Hubbard, 44. They've both been hurt earlier in the year. They're back now combined. Litnikoff, you know that number, 25. Ranch, 21. And a quick burst by Clarence Davis to the 29. Yeah, sort of an interesting inside story. When I was in the Redskins dressing room, George Allen had written on the blackboard the 4 things the Redskins have to do to win. Number 1, penetrate on defense. Get the Stabler. Number 2, stop number 21 for the bomb. That's Cliff Branch. Number 3, play your most physical game of the year. And number 4, get 5 takeaways today. Let's see if the Redskins do the 4 things that Allen wants them to do to win today. That's Marv Hubbard, the cruncher. And he's to the 31-yard line. The Oakland Raiders brought down by Darren Calvert.
I'd say those 5 takeaways would put you pretty far up on the run to win that ball game.
Forget those.
He didn't want much today.
Give you a head, your arms.
There's an indication of the respect I think he really genuinely feels for this club. And they are good. There's no question about it.
Shaw and Bella are the tackles. Upshaw and Beeler the guard. Dave Darby's the second. Very the time.
That was so pretty, Kurt.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you just can't give him that time and let Mr. Blitnikoff then go to work on somebody.
Yeah, Fisher, everybody talks about Fisher so much, and he is good. He's got an amazing character. You look at him, 5'9", 170, and played 15 years.
If he walked into camp right now, what would they do with him? Right now, modern times.
I doubt if he would walk in by invitation. He might have to slip into the practice field, but obviously he's done real well. What I was going to say on that, he had the Blitnikoff very well covered. He ran a deep sideline and came back to the ball, and Bill Staple were right in there to get it.
First down, Oakland under 37. Hubbard is hit short of his 40-yard line by Mike Bass, who is the right cornerback. Let's set this defense for the Redskins. Number 79 is Ron McDowell at left end. Bill Brundage, 77, is the left tackle. Darren Talbert, 72, is the right tackle. And the right end is Dennis Johnson, a good one, a young player, 61. Brad Dusick is a left linebacker, 59. Harold McClinton's 53, middle linebacker. Hamburger is 55, the right linebacker. Fisher and Bass corners. Houston is taller than
Good move by that.
On his back into the backfield. Landis said he's having the best year he's ever had, and this is his 10th year with the Raiders.
Hate to see a back take a ball, Kurt, and just run into the line, and they say, with your head down, and he certainly had his head up that time because the hole was a little bit closed off on that left side. Well, he got some substitutions coming in, right?
We've got Dave Casper's in and Bankston in. Now, this is what they call their three tight end offense. There are three tight ends in the game right now, and a fourth one on the bench in Ted Wally. Dave Betts comes in. He becomes a fifth lineman.
Well, I see if it does the job, and that time it did.
Bonasack trying to burrow that extra yard. Talbert and Dennis Johnson on the right side trying to stop him.
Now you see, this is the prevent defense, short yardage defense right there, but you got Talbert. They've got their big guys coming in there, too, to try to close this thing off. They're trying to get as much physical strength as they can, Kurt, which is pretty obvious, I would say. You bring in all the big blocking ends, and Butch comes in also from...
They send Blitnikoff right, Branch left. The handoff is to Marv Hubbard banging. And here are McDowell, Brundage, and Dusick. The threesome to stop him at the 50-yard line, half yard short of it. Second down, 8. There he is, the oldest man in captivity, roaming any locker room in professional sports, George Blanda. Dave Hum, I was talking to, his locker's right next to Blanda. What a great opportunity for you to pick this man's brains now. That's right, he's already talking a lot. Second down, 8. Stabler. Look at that protection. All day.
And there
it is, right on target. That is Clarence Davis coming out of the backfield to catch the ball. What protection for him.
Look at that one, would you, Kurt?
Yeah, that's really no surprise. Baltimore, the way they've been playing.
That's kind of a surprise right there. I think Denver was favored over Atlanta. But that's... and the Jets are taking it on the nose again.
That gives the Cardinals now down 8 wins and 2 losses. They're firmly entrenched in first place in the Eastern Division of the National Football Conference. First down, Oakland on the Redskins 33. And they swing Hubbard this time. He's inside the 25, and the Raiders are moving to the 24 of the Washington Redskins when Harold McClinton makes the stop on him.
I don't know. Let's look. I think for a way that the Hamburger may have been caught to the inside. Looks like a pretty good block out there by Davis. You see 55 was inside. Hubbard played off that block very well. Bounced to the outside. Good move. Good move.
Now a play gain 9. Second down, a yard to go. Oakland started this drive on their 25. We have no score. 8:40 remaining in the first period. Hubbard with second effort goes for the first down. Stopped on the 21-yard line of the Redskins. Well, the Raiders reeling off successive first downs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's their 4th in a row. Oakland on the Redskin 21. First down. The fourth quarter score, Buffalo giving up points again, but also scoring, leading New England 45-31. Right now, the Baltimore Colts are only one game in back of the Dolphins. Here's a throw out. Look out. He threw it away. He saw Branch covered. He just sailed it out of bounds.
Branch also slipped down then.
And Mike Bass was there, and any kind of a toss except out of bounds, Bass might have picked it off and gone all the way.
And yet, the doctors didn't want him to, trainers didn't want him to, Mike Bass says he wants to.
Now, Clinton goes out the middle linebacker. Brig Owens now is the first secondary back. He's number 23. So they run the ball. Clarence Davis is racked up by Brian Salter, a very hard-hitting safety man. His 5th year. He's comparatively young, anybody in their 5th year with those Redskins. Here's from Pittsburgh University.
Well, we'll take another look at it. You'll see that, again, it's some pretty good, they're closing the holes pretty well up front. And watch Salter come up. And Salter's the guy. Is that Hamburger over from his side? No, it can't be Hamburger. No,
that's Brian Salter.
Dusick. Yeah, Dusick from Texas A&M. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Hullabaloo, kick the Nick.
Early 5, Oakland. All day he's got it. He hit right on the 5-yard line. Litnikoff changed his pattern. He was going on and out. He saw the time Stabler had. He changed and ran right across the field in front of the deep zone.
So easy to say, and it is such a cliche, but they've given Stabler tremendous protection the last 3 times he's been back. And that's the one thing that no one can afford to do. Let a guy like that can throw, have that much time to throw, he's going to hit him.
Now they put Manny Sistrunk in and bring Brian Salter out. So they have 5 defensive linemen in, and this is their goal line defense. 1st and 5 for a touchdown.
There, looks like it
wide. And he is out of bounds. He's short.
And that was Pat Fisher that did it. Now, I didn't see any way you could keep him from scoring that time. But again, we talk about Fisher being there. But, you know, we used to throw at him all the time when we played. We said, that guy can't cover. But look at this. Now, you got some people out in front. They're trying to block. He kept his feet, just barely tripped him up. And I guess, looks like Davis's foot must have gone out on about the 1.
He's out on the 1. Did you see him slide off that block?
Yeah, who was the block? I couldn't see that. What was it? Bueller? I don't know who it was. I'm sorry, folks. We'll check it out.
Banastek's in there. He smells the goal line. He's very good at getting in that end zone. He drives and he's got it. Pete Banastek has scored in the Raiders' lead on a 75-yard drive, which Stabler could have played it in a tuxedo.
Those are the games you dream about. Nothing fancy. I say, let's get all of our big guys on one side of the line, you get all your big ones on the other ones, and we're going to send our fastmen right at you.
Wheeler was wedging in front of Banastek. Now the old guy will try the point with Stabler holding. 26 years of pro football, and he boots it through. We'll take a timeout now with a score. Oakland Raiders 7. Hold it, there's a flag down. Let's hold it a minute. It's holding against Oakland. There's going to be a 30-yard shot now. And Blanda's boot is up, and it is no good to the right. He has not missed a field goal inside the 40 this year. He missed an extra point, a 30-yarder after a holding call. Eddie Brown was in there to really put a hard rush on him. So the score is Oakland 6 and Washington nothing with a timeout. Number of plays in that drive, 11 of them on the ground. They won 75 yards, and they took, as you see, 7 minutes. Oakland converted all 3 third-down situations. That's how you keep drives going.
I've got some trivia. You want a little trivia?
Yeah, give me a little trivia.
All right, I got it. It says right here that George Blanda, that wasn't the one I was going to give you. He's missed 13 extra points out of 942. So now it's 14 out of 943. I know you're all out there keeping it. Isn't that right, Joe Costanza? That's good.
We just saw a little history.
All right, history right here. Let's get it going.
Here's the kick. Larry Jones waits for it to tumble down to him under 6. Larry. He's getting no. Larry was confused, folks. Yeah, he a little bit backwards. Mark Van Egan on the special team, number 30, and Willie Hall down to make the tackle for the Raiders. And Washington's pinned back deep now. Larry Jones ran a punt back for a touchdown this year. Billy Kilmer at quarterback. 4 down linemen. Kilmer hit hard as he let the ball go. Incomplete pass to Denson. But he was wrapped up in there by Gerald Irons, who blitzed from his right linebacking position. They're sending a kitchen sink and everything after him early in this game.
It's a good time to do it because they are backed up in there. And they're, you know, if you don't really pick up that blitz and you're going to try to throw a football, you really get hurt, primarily from that blitzing linebacker that comes from the outside. They don't have anybody there to pick him up. Tony Klein goes out and Ted Hendricks comes in. How about an all-pro linebacker's been not starting games? They're really working this thing over pretty well. They've got 4 of them in there now. He and Monty Johnson in the middle as they see Hendricks there. They're really playing that thing tough. Fans just joined us from the New England Buffalo game. We welcome them. Oakland is leading Washington here 6-0 with 6:10 to go in the first period. Kilmer right down the middle to Charlie Taylor. Oh, yes. And that's a completed pass in the first down. Now, yes. Charlie Taylor needs 16 more receptions to pass John Maynard. They're on their 29-yard line. 6-0 Oakland. Tony Klein back in the game. Going in, right in. And the pass is out to the tight end, Jerry Smith of Arizona State. He's a sneaky one. I love that kind of receiver for a tight end. They're right up in there. They're among the top year after year. Yeah. Good receiver. 2nd down 3. The Redskins on their 36. They're behind 6-0. They're rolling to get away from that pass rush, and it's to Charlie Taylor. He skips out of bounds on his 39. Redskins have won 11 games in a row here in this stadium. Oakland usually wins at home, and so do the Redskins. Mike Thomas wrapped up. He's hit hard by Monty Johnson, the middle linebacker, and also Tony Klein, number 84, University of Miami. And they're going to look to that sideline. Get out of the way, boys. They're going to bring the chain sticks on for the number 17. And all the Raiders, and they're short. Now let's see what they do. They're going to go. They're going to punt. Mike Bragg. Oh, yeah. Sulphur Springs, Texas, 20 miles from home. George Atkinson back deep, so that gives the Pittsburgh Steelers sole possession of first place in the 2nd division of the American Football Conference. I welcome now to the Cincinnati Cleveland fans. Our score here is 6-0 Oakland, first period. Washington is punting on 4th down with 5 minutes to go in this period. Atkinson takes it on the 30. He is bulldogged there by Pete Wysocki, a very hard hitter. Pete, he's been a head coach. Oakland ball, first down in the Oakland 34. And they'll go against that line that time. Clarence Davis hit there by Ron McDowell, the left end, number 79. No gain. Mark it on the Raider 34, 2nd and 10. Oakland ahead 6-0. Now Brig Owens comes in on 2nd down. He's a nickel back. Going out is Harold McClinton, the linebacker. This strength comes in. He goes out. Brad Dusick is out too. We got him out there. They're looking for the linebackers. That's the nickel. Over by they come. That's the first time they really penetrated. That's true. Kind of an unusual move. They had 5 of them coming. That was Brundage, I guess you'd say. That was the guy that was Brundage gets him down. All right. And here's the stunt come across. Talbot said it too. He's picked up pretty good. But look at Brundage coming in from the other side. He broke it up. Yeah, and then he Sistroff Miller. They almost got back there about the same time. Yeah, that's the pressure you need. Now you got them in real trouble. 13 in a whole bunch. That's the sack for each team. Oakland on their 25. They have a 3rd and 19. So they run it. Clarence Davis. And they're right on him. And now the Redskins picking up momentum. Ron McDowell, 79, hauled him down. And the Raiders, who moved 75 yards with the ball, unopposed last time, now will have to punt. And the best punter in professional football comes on as the Redskin defensive unit gets a rousing ovation. Larry Jones
Jones will go back to the single safety. Ray Guy, who leads all of pro football with an average of 46.5 yards, will do the booting. He has never had a punt block in his 3 years in the American Football Conference.
I think it's interesting the respect that Mike Bragg has for him. He says, Guy is in a class all by himself.
He gets a high, probably foul fair catch call on the 32-yard line by Larry Jones of the Redskins, where Washington will put the ball in play with a timeout on the score. Oakland 6, Washington nothing. Already won. The Cardinals beat the Jets today 37-6, and Dallas is winning 20-3 over the Eagles in the third period. The Redskins go to the attack. Mike Thomas, and he's knocked down at his 35-yard line by Gerald Irons, the outside linebacker of Oakland, number 86. 3-yard gain will be 2nd and 7. Baltimore made the big news today, dumping the Dolphins. 33-17 did it convincingly. That gives the Dolphins 6 wins, 3 losses. Baltimore has won 5 of the last 4. If they tied for the division lead and Baltimore beat Miami in Baltimore later, then Miami would get the division title. Baltimore would get the division title by beating Miami twice in case of a tie. The first thing to decide is head-to-head meetings. Well, the young Colts are... Flag is down. Thomas just short of the 50-yard line, hit by Bill Villapiano, who had a flag drop en route.
They caught him in an odd man line. You'll see Monty Johnson come up, and he just missed him. Nobody blocked Johnson in the middle. That was the real key. You got Toms in there, too.
And they tacked it on after Mike Thomas's run. That's a personal foul against the Oakland Raiders. Of 15 yards, that's a personal foul against the Oakland Raiders. And Mike Thomas has been shaken up. He's at the 45-yard line. Here's Hart, the quarterback. That's 2:30 local time, 3:30 Eastern time on NBC Thanksgiving Day. First down, Washington on the Oakland 37. Here's serious drive by the Redskins. Kilmer is sacked. He was wrapped up around the neck, hit hard in there by Horace Jones, 82, who took him high and just sort of suspended him.
Really did.
Coverage begins at 3 o'clock Eastern time. 2nd and 16. 2 sacks now against Kilmer by the Raiders. 2nd and 16. 6-0 Oakland. Throwing out of the pocket. He's got his ball. Dropped the ball. Very slipped the pad in, dropped it.
Don't see that very often as I...
City leading the Lions 14-11 in the third period. Midway in the third period. Now Hendricks has come in as a fourth linebacker. Charlie Phillips is a fifth secondary back. The Raiders are looking for the pass. And Kilmer's going to oblige. Goes on the run, and it is no good at the far sideline. Charlie Taylor was pinned up against there. High flag and punt formation. George Atkinson back deep. Good snap. And he's trying to hang it up in the near Coffin corner. It is an excellent kick. And the Raiders are set back to their 8-yard line where they'll take over. So Buffalo defeated New England. On their 8th first down. They're leading 6-0. A minute 10 to go in the first period. And the aroused Redskins digging in now with Bill Brundage storming across the field and bringing Clarence Davis down.
No one seems to think Ron McDowell looks like a football player anywhere except in a football uniform.
Long 5 for the Raiders. And here's Davis swinging the other way. And for that first down marker, he's out of bounds, very close to it. Clarence Davis. University of Southern California. These Raiders are deep. Now they have three tight ends, Bankston, Casper, Anasek's in there. They like him for that short yardage. They're going for that first down. Sistrunk was a fifth lineman trying to stop that surge for the first down. Let's see what happens. There's the untangle. Banasak. They put him in there, third down, short yardage plays. They like him around the goal line. He's just one of those clutch backs that gets you the vital yardage. They're going to measure. Let's pass off record.
Congratulations, Francis. Proud of you.
There's the gun ending the first period. First down, the Raiders on their own 20. Banasak. Hitting right. Brad Dusek. 59, the left linebacker from Texas A&M, making the stop on him. And they'll spot the ball now on the 22-yard line of the Raiders. As we enter the second period, the score is Oakland 6 and Washington nothing. You see, and we'll start with Grandstand at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Clinton's out. Dusek comes out, and now Britt Owens is in there. They're looking for a pass. So we're looking at it. Took it away from him. Aaron Calvert got that ball away. Davis lost it. Darren Talbert came up with it.
It was a funny-looking play. Let's look at it again, Talbert. Darren's playing a tackle and a spin-off.
The 5. Oakland. Now will defend. Washington's on the Oakland 9. First down. Redskins. They're trailing 6-0. The Cardinals have won. And Dallas is leading the Eagles. They give it to Thomas. And he's brought down on the 7-yard line by Otis Sistrunk. Mike Thomas, a rookie back. He averaged 4 yards a carry. Simpson leads them all, O.J., but he was held to under 100 yards today. Franco Harris, Foreman of the Vikings, and Jim Otis of the Cardinals are the only backs that have gained more yards than this rookie Mike Thomas.
One of the things, Terry, I think is important here, they cannot make a first down without scoring, which is going to at least alter their play calling a little bit.
Second down, goal to go for the Washington Redskins. There's a throw. Great grab by Charlie Taylor. And then holding ball now, the extra point, and then Oakland missing. Watch this catch. Well, what a grab this is.
Also, I got to say it's a good throw, but it could have been over one place. Taylor did a really fine job breaking on the inside. Take a look at it again, right point. It's Willie Brown out there, I believe, 24. He's right on the inside. That's really good coverage.
Right, he had to just...
That was good coverage. What a great catch.
Mark Mosley. The Theismann holding and put the Redskins out in front here early in the second period. The kick is up, and it is... Oh, good. Somebody got a little piece of that one, I think. No good. Each team has missed their extra point. So we'll take a timeout. With the score, Oakland 6 and Washington 6.
That did it down in
Going through. This kick now is coming to Hart on the 10, 20, 25, and going down there missing him. Frank Grant nailed him, and Wachowski, but missed it. Diego versus Denver. Preceding the game will be Grandstand. All right, Staver back.
Got him wide open.
Wide open without time. And they're thrown in front of that deep zone.
I think it could have been a little defensive mix-up that time. He saw Fisher come in with Bolitnikov, so somebody's either got to stay there. Kenny Houston, that could have been his job. He was dropping back in kind of from a strong safety zone. Who knows, really? The Shadow does, but I'll tell you one thing, he was open.
Shadow knows that Baltimore was open that time.
He won't tell always, though. Can't trust the Shadow anymore.
On the 41-yard line. Oakland's 41 with a first down. Stabler.
Right there.
Right down the middle. And he's got Marv Hubbard, who circled with the C pattern coming out of the backfield and caught it.
The Redskins really do respect the
season and may have done it for Miami today. We just received word as Dr. Bob Rosenthal, who's working on Bradshaw. Bob Greasy is out for the season.
Oh, no,
He
really?
is going to have an operation for repair of a torn tendon on a big toe, and he will be out the rest of the year, we understand, for the Miami Dolphins.
Oh,
They lost today and lost their great quarterback.
Sorry to hear that.
There goes Staver to the sideline.
Oh, wow.
The ball jarred loose by Brad Dusek, the hard-hitting linebacker intended for Bob Moore. Big zones in, and an extra rush and Sestra. First time flared out. And they smelled that one all the way. There's a coach on the field, Chris Hamburger, number 55. He can really diagnose plays. He's right there.
Well, you've gotten information, too, Kurt, that this is really the first time that they've used the 5 down linemen. They're bringing out 2 linebackers, and they're putting in a 5 lineman. They bring Sistrunk in, so they're getting good, strong rush from that front line. You got a guy like Hamburger, and you're exactly right. He's the coach out there. Played against him. I've said many times before, I was hit a lot, but he hit me harder than anybody I can ever remember.
He's a lot like Jack Ham, who plays the same game. He has his nose around the ball all the time.
Knows how to play.
16 for Oakland. Game is tied. 6-all. Look out. He's down. Number 77, Joe Brundage is on him. And the Redskins gathering momentum now by getting a much better pass rush than they had earlier in the game.
All right, let's see if we see any signs of the bad knee by Stabler, because ordinarily he moves pretty good back there. This is Brundage. He's got a pretty good angle on him, got him by the seat of his pants.
Our game is tied up here early in the second period. They're going to put the heat on him, and he just gets it away. High kick to Jones. Fumbles the ball. Look out. And he dives on it. And he has it on his own 25-yard line. That'll be next Saturday night. Hope you'll see it on NBC. We're right back here as the Redskins operating from the 26 and Mike Thomas out to the 29. And we're looking now at the Raider bench. Otis Sistrunk made that tackle. Second down, 7. John Hadel just hit Barry Smith, and Green Bay's on their way to their second victory of the year for Bart Starr. Green Bay leading the Giants 33-14. Dallas 27, the Eagles 17. 4 minutes to go in the fourth period. This game is tied 6-all. Ted Hendricks is now in the game, a fourth linebacker. 3 down linemen you observe. Drummer fades, goes to the sideline, and is deflected away and dropped. Charlie Taylor, it was a both a deflection and gave into his hands and out. Would have been a miracle catch by Taylor, who's already caught 3 passes in this game, and
He's been back there a couple of times today. Awfully close. He's getting closer. Look out, Billy.
3rd and 7 for the Redskins from their 29. Off to Thomas. Thomas. Short of the first down. The flag goes down at the end of the play. Maybe they'll hit the Raiders with another personal foul. Let's see. There's sort of a loose ball there in that foul up, too. Here it is. Personal foul against Oakland. A late hit. Las Vegas. First down, Redskins in the 50. Larry Brown has replaced Mike Thomas. Brown has been nicked with injuries the last 2 years. Here it is on a reverse to the wide receiver, Grant. Grant streaking down that sideline. He has a first down and more. And the Redskins now are threatening. A flanker reverse. A fake to Larry Brown. And then a give to the wide receiver. Walt Sweeney threw a great block on the play.
He sure did. Look at Villapiano. He's got into the middle to try to catch that. He took the
25. We want to welcome the fans. We've been watching the Minnesota-San Diego game. The Vikings remain undefeated, winning that one 28-13. Drummer. Out he goes. Top side of the hands of Frank Grant. Did it today on the most completion.
Hope you don't believe that, Kurt.
I believe anything you saw me.
I'm on a roll a lot.
There's a flag.
Oh, that was
Larry
set
Brown
up.
drops the ball, and another flag is dropped in the secondary. Offensive interference, 10-yard penalty. 2nd and 20. 3 wide receivers spread out. Brown's going out. They throw the ball to Brown. Brown is dropped down in the 30. Maybe the 29 of the Raiders. Let's pause briefly. Stationary. Jefferson, Grant, and Taylor spread out. Wally Phillips has come in a 5th secondary back. For the Raiders, here's the 3rd down play, a rollout. And it is complete with a tight end, Jerry Smith. miss out of bounds. He would appear to be short of the first down. Phillips, a rookie of Southern Cal, knocked him out.
They're saying go, go, go.
And Mosley is all right. He's coming back in. And the field goal team's on the field for the reaction they're wanting to. Clarence Davis and Harold Harder deep for the Raiders. Redskins still have only 2 first downs in this game, and yet they're ahead. Coming to the 5-yard line to Davis. He's out to the 20. There's 25. And he's smeared there. Raiders on the 25, trailing for the first time in the game now, 9-6. Hubbard and Davis, the running back. Davis fakes, fires out, completes over his 35 to his 37. Kenny Houston making the hit on Fred Biletnikoff. I tell you, he just gets the timing just like he's in an English pep throwing darts out there.
He really does, and it's very tempting, I would think, from a quarterback standpoint, not just sit up there and throw darts all day, because Washington really is good against the run. And they bring in that other guy, don't send it back out. Keep that back in. Let those outside receivers work for him.
First down for the Raiders in their 37. Favors pass. Favors after. That's Chris Hamburger at the 30. Hamburger out of bounds. And he's around the 10-yard line where they knocked him out. Stabler made the tackle. That's the 17th interception. That's 9-6. Washington leading. 8:40 to go in the first half. Drummer's going to throw on first down. And wrapped up on the 9-yard line is Charlie Taylor, who was really covered tight out there by Willie Brown. He was on him like a piece of adhesive tape. First down. Washington leading 9-6. On a second down 8 on Oakland's 9-yard line. He takes. Drummer throws. Intercepted.
If he can get by that one.
Away, there he goes. And finally tripped up. And that's Monty Johnson, number 58, that picked that ball up. He's still going. And he really cut in there with perfect timing. And there's a hit by Villapiano.
There goes another flag.
They're throwing another flag. Villapiano coming in there after the whistle was blown.
That's 2 on him today.
That's right, and he really threw that one late. You could see that one.
Well, it was a kind of strange thing earlier. I wonder what Johnson was doing. Somebody got hurt that time, too, one of the Raiders. It looked like the... I'm not sure who there was that went off. Might have been Monty Johnson that was hurt a little bit. Well, that's kind of wild. We've had 2 turnovers really quick there. I guess if Villapiano had the first personal foul call against, so I guess Thomas was getting his licks in that time.
Raiders ball first down on the Redskins 39. 9-6 Washington. They're not running much on it now. Clarence Davis trying to rip the right side. Dennis Johnson, the young defensive end, and Harold McClinton, the middle linebacker of Southern University. Redskins are about 3 this year. They pull the 2 linebackers out and put Greg Owens, the Sistrunk, in. There's a pass to Biletnikoff.
Oh, that's good play by Hamburger again, because that was a good move. It's hard to tackle Biletnikoff out in the open field, and he had a little room to run. If he could have gotten around Hamburger, he might have picked up about 10 more.
He's in, and Davis is out as a running back. Saber right back to work again. This is a deep one.
Could be intercepted.
And it is to Branch, and it's broken up. Double team.
He said that Bob Hayes was the guy that changed football as much as anybody. We'll talk about that in a minute.
There goes Bannister.
Look at that hole. Look at that hole.
He's in for a touchdown.
You don't see that, do you, too often?
Watch him turn the corner. In his 10th year, Brand is right. He's playing better now than he ever has.
Well, they had Talbert caught to the inside. This time, Say. Get Salter. Got a good block on Salter. Then here he comes up. There was some good blocking in there. Hamburger's caught over. Cannot hold on to it. That's Greg Owens is also getting there a little bit late.
He's like Paul Horning. When he gets around that goal line, he really smells it.
Was that block by Hart that came on the outside? On the outside? That was a key block. That was really good.
All right, here's the try by Blanda. The Raiders are taking the lead back again. With 6:03 remaining in the first half. And the kick is up. It is good. Big Guy kicking off. And here's the kick by Guy. Stumbles to Jones at the 5. 15, 20, 25. And falls forward just short of his 30-yard line. Down covering. Redskins trailing 13-9. Cowboys are 1 today. The Cardinals are 1. Look at that. Look at that. Denson brought down by Sistrunk, number 60.
They've had difficulty all year really in plugging in. The Redskins have had a lot of injuries, and that offensive line, I guess, again, he's still got old Haas right there in the middle. He's doing a good job.
Filipiano and Hendricks are leaving the game. They have an extra defensive back in. Horace Jones has come in. That's Mike Thomas. And Thomas running hard. Youngster's had a brilliant year. George Stark leading the way to right tackle, blocking for him until Darrell Irons made the stop. Wally Phillips has gone out and Filipiano back in. It's almost become a different defense every down in pro football now. The way the teams play it, different back, more linebackers. Drummer lobs it out. It's incomplete. Atkinson is covering the tight end, Jerry Smith.
That's always a
your third down situation. Any coach will take that, and it's 5 out of 7 for the Raiders today. High kick by Bragg. Atkinson hit immediately and dropped on his 33-yard line by Frank Grant, an outside receiver with a lot of speed down covering the front. 4:15 remaining in the first half as Oakland takes over. First down, Oakland 58. That's Everett. He slithers away for one now. Look at that.
Oh, I can't believe it.
He's up at the 50, 40.
Salter will get him.
This is one of the longest runs of his career. And about 5 or 6 men, he ran through them like tissue paper.
And now they call another flag down there, and I think it might be for either a roughing or that maybe it's face mask. This thing is getting active out there.
Maybe on Brad Dusick.
Easy now, Brad. Now, Kurt, that to me is really amazing because you don't see the real long runs a lot.
Long run by Hubbard when they tacked on the personal foul. And that is now Jesse Phillips they've inserted into the game. Byron Calvert sets him down at the Redskins 6-yard line. Goes out. Davis and Banasek, the running back, the saver, looks like he wants to throw for it. He shoots it out. It is broken up. It was intended for Cliff Branch, number 21. And so far, the Redskins have shut him out today.
Ball going right on timing, and these guys do it well. Let's see what happens.
They give it to Banasek. And Banasek has his second touchdown.
Exactly what I said. You throw a quick pass and hit it on the first break.
Right.
Argue it and a draw to Banasek. Huh?
You said it.
Now, this is a great call. Look at it. 6.
I'll get into this when they get the ball again. I think it's important, and Don and I will talk about it. Kick is to Jones in the 20. 30. Still going. And whirled around and dumped on his 44-yard line by Willie Hall. Grant and Charlie Taylor. They're trailing 20-9. Trimmer is throwing the bomb to Grant, and it's way overshot. Atkinson right down the sideline with him. Second down 10. Redskins ball on their 44. Here's the draw. And he gets a yard, and that's it. Larry Brown, his 45-yard line.
Almost anything as long as it's going to help his team win.
This is a 3rd and 9. Trimmer carried on by number 82, Horace Jones.
Horace has been getting close all afternoon.
Got to go down to the field and take a... There's a flag down.
Got to be
holding. The doctor now to see what's the matter with him. Holding. Casper's in the game. Banasak's in. Second down 20. Banasak carries the ball. Seated by grandstand at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, NBC. That's Clarence Davis. He's trying to stay in bounds, and they bump him out of bounds. He wasn't that one today. There they reach Banasak. That was a timeout by the Redskins. Here's Guy to punt now. They go after him, and he lofts a wobbly one to Jones, and he's 36. Goes to the 40, and that's it. Buried under. Now the clock had a punt block in his 3-year career. And he gets this one away. Jones on his 45. Coming for the sideline. They knock him down. Fading back. Rush from the outside. He gets it away to Thomas at the 50. 45, 40. The scamper and go out of bounds and stop the clock. 20 to 9. Favor of Oakland. Kilmer's pass. Thomas has it. And a flag has been dropped. First down 20.
He's got him open right there.
There he is. Charlie Taylor.
Guys get open.
Now they wind that clock up. They're going for the sideline. Stopped by Mike Thomas. Thomas for the Redskins. Kilmer's Notre Dame's up now. They're going to take it. Throws it. And they hit it. They hit it on the 15.
Well, they got 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds.
Clock is moving. They're trying to get the team now.
5, 4. He finally called timeout.
3 seconds to go in the first half. There they go. They crank it up. They snap it.
He's out of bounds.
And Kilmer throws it away purposely.
And
the clock shows the time is out. There's the gun. That's the end of the first half. With the score. Is out the rest of the game. Davis takes the kickoff on the 5. He's out to the 20, 25, over the 30, and plows his way to his 33-yard line. And spreads left and Bolitnikoff to the right. And the tight end is Bob Moore.
Holding flag goes down. You know whether it's a holding penalty or not. But...
Time today, now we're going to see 2 safety men, Larry Jones and Eddie Brown. They've used a single safety. 3 guy in punt formation. He hoists that one.
Goodness, a live player. I've never seen anybody kick a ball higher than that guy does.
Look out. Ooh, taking it to 16-yard line. 16, first down. We got a change now in a report given to us. Want to pass along.
Villapiano got in there.
Got out. Moses Denson is stopped on his 15. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Redskins.
You might want to know how they do that. The linebacker, the linebacker Villapiano.
Report has just been handed to us. It may not be gone.
Severe enough that he's probably
120. They have 6 to go. So good. Thomas comes. Rally 46-yard line. They had the protection that time. And that's an incomplete pass. The Redskins fans thought there was interference call. Yelling, we want Theismann. The background.
Or Johnson. I don't know which one it is.
That's putting the lid on the coffin.
Oh, yeah, Mike Bragg, you did it. Nice kick.
Ball to 2-yard line. Pat Fisher's back in his left cornerback. Davis, Hubbard, Stabler. And they bang it out to the 5. With Darren Talbert and Kenny Houston on the tackle.
Yes, you're always tempted when you're back down there to say, hey, let's just do something really crazy. Let's everybody block, send our fastest man as deep as we can, as quick as we can. Let's see if we can catch him. You know, Kilmer hit one for 9.
They have 5 down linemen, and their assistant becomes the 5th. Davis is stopped. Boy, is he hit there by Manny Sistrunk, who they just inserted in that front line. They may have lost a yard in the play.
Well, they're in a really like a short yardage defense because the Raiders are in a short yardage offense, but they didn't get anywhere there. And you're right, Kurt. I think they did lose a yard. That whole side of the line, that's Brundage. You just
Raiders ahead, 20 to 9, third period. And the Redskins have held them. Hanasak has stopped. on his 7-yard line. Manny Sistrunk made the first hit on him.
Oh, Manny says, I want a little of that glory Otis has been getting, so I'm going to just start playing better.
Out front. Very little breeze here. A raw evening now, Washington. And he kicks it away. Oh, a big boomer. Jones backpedals to his 43.
Good block. Another good one. This one.
45, 50, 45, 40. Yeah. Deep in the Oakland Raiders. First down, Redskins. With Gomer on the play action. Fake to the reverse. Flag is down. Coming out of the backfield is Moses Denson. And he stumbles forward to the 16 of Oakland. And we had flags drop. We had a fake into the line and a flanker coming around, and that's holding.
Had to be against
Washington. Raider 40-yard line. Larry Brown in for Denson. Brown's the better receiver coming out of the backfield. 20-9 Raiders. Play action. Shoots it deep. Intercepted. And picked off by Jack Tatum. He's still going at the 40. He kills the ball. He just dropped the ball. Redskins ball on the Oakland 43, first down. Redskins getting their chances here in the third period. So far they haven't capitalized. There goes Larry Brown at the 40. And he's banged down there. Gerald Irons, outstanding today. Outside right linebacker making the hit on Larry Brown, who's not the Larry Brown of 3 years ago. For being racked up by injuries.
Didn't quite come back from the operation.
Slot right formation. Second down, 7 for Washington. 7 minutes to go in the third period. There it is to Thomas. Thomas trying to turn that corner. Not much room there. And he skips out of bounds on the Oakland 39. Driven out by Horace Jones. 4.
I thought it was 5 already.
No, it's 4.
Oh, okay.
So they're 1 short of that. But they're short on the score. And he drilled that one for a first down. The tight end, Jerry Smith, caught it. Filipiano on him, and Charlie Phillips. Has gone back in the game, replacing Roy Jefferson. Now he sends Smith out. Splits his tight end out. He's got 3 men out wide now. And he throws it to him. He's got him. They cut him down at the 14-yard line. Charlie Phillips. So he spread that defense. He put his tight end out wide right, 2 men wide left. He had him spread, and he just raised up and hit him with that look-in.
Safeties and linebackers out. Let's see what they got going.
They spotted on the 15. They give it to Thomas. He's at the 10. And he is out of bounds, just short. Boy, he could get around that end when he gets it opening.
He really can.
Jack Tatum, one of the hardest-hitting safety men in football, slammed him out of bounds.
Also, watch this. They got Gerald Irons. Good block by Larry Brown.
Played here in the third period. And it is coming to Hart on the 5. 15, 20. He has an opening. He's streaking at the 40. Great run back by Hart to his 44 before Spencer Thomas hauled him down. The Cardinals leading their division. You'll see it all on NBC. First down, Oakland. Number 44. Savers. Hart. Ooh!
Okay.
Out there. And that is Ken Houston on a legitimate bang into Bob Moore, the tight end. He was going for the ball. That's all right.
Really was.
Doesn't feel too good, but it's all right.
He's given a couple of receivers that look fairly close to being open deep. I don't know whether he's going to try to do that or not. But he had Clarence Davis who came out of the backfield that time, and he was really moving down there. The Cliff Branch coach keep taking him back there deep. They're dropping off on him.
Cliff Branch really been worked on today. He's out wide left. Litnikoff to the right. Second down, they flare it to Phillips. 50. Phillips, who runs like a wild Brahma bull.
And that Salter ain't doing a bad job right there. 6'5", and he can hit too. He and that Kenny Houston are about 2 of the toughest ones you got back there.
We're seeing some hitting in this period.
They really are. These guys are playing good hard football.
Time out on the official. They want to measure.
That suits me.
Madness breaking loose
In Edmonton, Canada. Yes, sir.
Favor 10 out of 16. First down play. He lobs it a screen. Hubbard can't hang on to it. Ball was up high. Butler was throwing under great pressure that time.
Is either McDowell or
Johnson, the right end.
Somebody was giving him a little trouble back there.
Championship game. Slot right. Hubbard slammed down on the Redskin 45 by young Dennis Johnson. Playing a very strong defensive right end here in the second half.
Team of any stadium you can play in because of the vocalness of this local crowd, and boy, they're here today.
Mike Ciani's in now as a receiver. There's a throw, and good old Freddie's there.
Yep, he's working in front of Fisher. Fisher, throughout the years, has been known he plays off a little bit because he doesn't have the great speed that a lot of the outside guys do. But he really tries to let you know he's in the area if he ever gets a chance. When he comes up there, he hits you with all he's got.
Well, it has 6 catches for him. Typical Bolitnikoff afternoon or evening.
Gear, that thing's, they really do make him a lot better these days than the old days.
Here's quite a story. Ted Pollock now has come in the game. They just signed him. And they're going deep.
And he's open.
There he is. And by Brian Salter. Salter is out of bounds. Mike Moss took the ball up in the air. The pass was to Pollock.
Yes, it was.
Right in to get him deep.
All right.
Play runs in an open uniform. They stopped Cliff Branch without a reception.
We'll figure out what penetration is. We'll talk about that later on.
But they're still behind. Let's see what they do now.
Ooh.
There's a hard hit on Larry Brown. And the man hitting him is Monty Johnson out of Nebraska. His 3rd year as a middle linebacker. They stop him on the 20-yard line of the Redskins. The Cardinals twice. Rams are on their way to win. The Redskins have made the playoffs 4 years in a row, trying to do it again. That's why they're storming back here today. That pass way overthrown. He just might have thrown that away. It was only one NFC quarterback scored more touchdown passes this year in the air. And that's argument.
Look at this hole.
Mike Thomas. He weighs only 190, but packs it like he's about 220.
Yeah.
Hubbard has a dislocated shoulder, as a report from the Oakland Raider bench.
Well, that's really tough because he's had injury problems all year, and he's just kind of opened up today and had a good super game.
4th down for the Redskins. He is 8 punt. That's a good kick. Fair catch call for by Phillips. He does, and he fumbles the ball.
That's 6. Well, they got that one.
He got that one. And don't you think he's going over to that bench happy? And he saved that one.
On NBC number 1 in live sports coverage all year long.
These Redskins are fired up now. They stopped Clarence Davis.
Handberger did the job.
77 made the hit on him.
And Handberger turned him in. They couldn't get outside of Handberger.
One thing the Redskins have been weak on today, and they haven't been weak on too much, but is converting on 3rd downs. They've had 11 3rd down attempts and converted twice.
That'll be on the blackboard next week. 3rd down conversions. I want 10 out of 10.
Second and 10. He's down. 31-yard line. That's the 3rd sack, and Darren Talbot reached finished over that time.
Tyrone was in there.
Secondary back as the middle linebacker taken out in the Clinton. 3rd and 15 for the Raiders. Another big rush on him. He throws it to front. No good. Waste yard.
They were with him, though. Mike Bass was with him all the way.
He had 4 men hanging on him when he released. That's a fury. Ready to boot. High pass. The kick a little bit lower than usual. Jones fields it on the 31. 35. Snakes his way to his 38. And he's hit by Pete Banaszak. In the backfield with Mike Thomas. Homer right back to the air, down the middle it goes, and it's tipped. It was intended for Mike Thomas, running a deep pattern, tipped by Phil Villapiano, number 41. I don't know. It's to Thomas, and he slammed down in his 42. Mike Thomas, the 108th collegian named in the draft this year. And on their 43, 3rd and 5 to start the fourth quarter. The out pattern is no good. That's Charlie Phillips against Jerry Smith. Punt from Mike Bragg.
This is about the time that Allen would try to throw on fourth down, seems like to me.
Her catch. And it gets a Redskin.
Oh, does he ever?
Down to the 6-yard line. On their own 6-yard line. They're now protecting a narrow 4-point lead. Bonasac out to the 10. Hit there by Bill Brundage.
Well, I saw that punt rolling and kept rolling. To me, that's what you call a turnover, too. That's the way that it's something you don't really control, but you hope for. That ball rolls down it. Now, what you'll get it. Do it again. Do it.
Got it back again.
Let me have it now.
See Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, a musical fantasy starring Gene Wilder and Jack Albertson, today at 7 Eastern Time. Following this game.
We Willy Wonka. I want to see you.
Davis looking for a hole.
And he found one.
Let's see where they spot him down. It's following this game. That's why we originally had the following grandstand.
Yeah.
But this is a long game. It's going to go well over 3 hours. So that special show will be on right after this game on NBC.
I understand it's a good show, really. Incidentally, it really is.
Are you trying to work your way out?
No, I just think we Willy Wonka. That'll get your attention right there. And then to throw some chocolate on top of it. I want to watch that, if nothing else, for dessert. Mike Bass is hurt again. Gosh dog it. I really, this is the guys that I mentioned in the first of the game. You see, to get something hitting your head or your neck. So everybody's playing football out there, particularly in those Pee-wee leagues, man. Don't go back there and play till that thing is really right.
Lineman. It is 3rd and 1 for the Raiders. And they don't have it. Boy, they stop. Calvert. And Dennis Johnson. Here's the punt now. Every guy waiting. Larry Jones is back as a single safety. And Guy hits it low. 50-yard line for Jones. Trying to pick up the blocking. The ball's jarred loose. He still has it, but he lost some yardage. He was trying to swing wide and pick up the blocking, the screen blocking down the near sideline. Jones, and now the Redskins are in outstanding field position after the penalty. They put the ball in play from the Raider 36. Mike Thomas had just carried it to the 30, and Horace Jones is down now for the Raiders.
I don't know what spearing is, Kurt. Not trying to put you. What does that mean?
You know, lowering your helmet and going right in there and after Johnson and Irons in there. Second down. 4 to go. Washington on the open 30-yard line. And he's tripped up and penetrating that time with Gerald Irons, 86. Had him picked him up around the ankles behind the line of scrimmage. Good play by Gerald Irons, 86.
We don't have those statistics, but it seemed like me that Washington's been running a lot more to their left than they have to their right all day. Oftentimes that happens. They think they see something. They've cut Irons a couple of times inside, bumped outside of it, and then went back in.
Here's a third down play again, Don, and Washington's converted only 2 out of 11 third down plays today. Right now, they've got a 3rd and 5.
It wasn't on the blackboard.
Trailing 20 to 16. Thomas, he stopped at the 29. And he's hit there by Gerald Irons. And Otis Sistrunk. Bonnie Johnson falling on top of the play.
Oh, they're going to kick it again?
Now they're bringing 4th down and 2. Ball will be spotted to the open 36, which would mean a 46-yard field goal attempt. And he's going to try it. The kick is up. It's riding, and it is no good. It faded to the right. The Raiders on the 29. And they're playing fairly conservatively here in this second half. Due to the length of this game, there'll be no grandstand with Jack Buck.
Sorry about that, Jack. Catch you next week. You know, Kurt, I just said, to me, if Oakland is the Super Bowl team that they think they are, they need to kick this drive. That would be a 71-yard drive against a good football team. And Redskins certainly are a good football team. They need to do it right now.
Davis, Banaszak, Stabler retreating.
That's in.
Oh, look out. And they have a first down. A near interception on that far sideline. Mike Bass really stepping in front of Bob Moore, the tight end. That was a dangerous pass by Stabler.
It looked like to me, Kurt, that maybe Bass was trying to just lay back just a little bit and make him throw, then go up there for the play. This is some good. That's what I'm talking about. You can almost call holding anytime you want to see it. See all those hands and stuff up there?
Watch this on that sideline. Ooh.
Bass just waited just a second too long. Plus, Stabler has the kind of arm that can really zip that ball out there, and that's what he did.
First down, Raiders in their 41. They're ahead, 20-16. They run a draw play to Banaszak, and he is forward motion to stop at his 44 by Ron McDowell. He's only played 15 years of pro football. George Allen brought him in today. I want you to meet a man that was done 6 years ago, they all said. He's still my most reliable lineman.
He's got them all. That dancing bear, Ron McDowell.
He likes to do that. They're all done, fixed, and they're all out there ripping you apart for him.
They go, Ron, why do you play so long? He said, well, I don't have much to do in the fall, so I thought I'd just keep coming back.
Second down, 7. Stabler faking the draw. There he goes to Branch. He's double teamed. Can't get it. He was turned around the wrong way. He was covered by Bass and Salter. Cliff Branch has been stopped without a pass reception today. They've really done the job on him. When you stop him like that, you've done something. He led the conference last year in pass receiving. He's caught 38 this year. Last year he caught 60. He gets his 3, 4, 5 every game, and he can get them big. He's averaged 17 yards a catch. He was a fellow they said was more of a track man than a football player. Some of the scouts passed him up.
I think just the fact that his name was up on that blackboard in George Allen's dressing room is an indication of how valuable he is to Oakland. They're really thinking about him.
Number 21 they had up there. Stop him. There it is, deep to him. And it's no good. He was there's a flag down. Branch running a deep post pattern.
Now that's a close one there. Let's we'll take a look at that one. I guess it would have to be tripping.
Get ready.
All right, let's take it. Ken Houston's back there. You're not going to get any help, fellas. I've seen it happen many times. Go over and sit down. The call is made.
Interference against Washington. First down, Oakland. This is a sullen group here anyway after last Sunday's game.
I don't think they're taking a vote, though. I don't think the referees are taking a vote. Majority rules is not always true. We're not going to show it to you because you don't see it that well. That's the reason why we're not going to show it to you.
Oakland ball on the Washington 20 power first down as the boots cascade down here in RFK Stadium. The Redskins is in for the first down. The Raiders, when they come up, the Blues come down again. Davis, and he swirled down on the 22-yard line of the Redskins. Hit there by Kenny Houston. What was that Herman Hickman expression about the alumni? Just keep them sewing and not mute. Oakland on the Washington 22. Oakland ahead 20-16. 8:18 to go. Davis on a cutback, and he is put down on the Washington 20 by Ron McDowell. Number 79, and Bill Brundage, 77. 3rd and 6. Snake walks him out. Quick signal pass. He unloads it, and it is caught. And they're going to blow him dead, though, on the 12-yard line. Well, that's Bob Moore, the tight end, and he rolled over, but they blew him dead.
Let's take another look at it. That's good, because those are... Again, judgment calls. The ball is caught. He goes down to catch it. Of course, the deal is he has to touch him while he is down. And, well, maybe he touched him, and then maybe he didn't touch him. But probably he touched him.
First down for the Raiders on the Redskins 12. 7:10 to go. Raiders are leading 20-16. Bonasack powers his way inside the 10. To the 7 or 8 yard line of the Redskins where Brad Dusick took him. Gain of about 4 for Bonasack. It'll be second down and 6. See Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. A musical fantasy starring Gene Wilder and Jack Albertson right after this Redskin-Raider game here on NBC.
I want to read the next one, Kurt.
You got it. Manny Sistrunk is in. That's the 5th lineman in there right now. Ryan Soller, the secondary back, leads the game. Second down, 6 for Oakland. Bonasack. He has stumbled over one of his own men who slowed him down more than the Redskins did. And finally, Hamburger jumped on top of him. And that was Upshaw, who was pulling out 63. Got off the mark a little slowly.
I pulled a little deep. You never can tell. Those pulling guards or the keys is being able to pull right down that line so you don't get in the way of the backs when they come that way. It looked like it was a little bit too deep on his pull.
Well, that's a pretty good call for a quarterback.
Thank you. You know, I thought I saw Redskin jump offside that time, but I guess it didn't.
Sistrunk is out. Soller's back in again. In the secondary, Branch is to the left and Bolitnikoff to the right. Third down. Draw play. And there he goes inside the 5. Bonasack carrying the ball. And he's stopped by Harold McClinton, the middle linebacker.
Interesting situation now here. Maybe not so interesting. They can make a first down. They don't really have that. Let's see, Kurt. Now they're going to kick. I was going to say if it was like a yard away, what would you do? Would you try to go ahead and put 7 up there because
Wanda will measure it off now.
they're going to kick it? Sure, they're going to kick it.
If they get the field goal, then the Redskins need a touchdown and an extra point to tie it. George Wanda has made good on 7 out of 12 field goals this year. All inside the 40, and his kick is up, and it is good.
You know by the silence of the crowd that that one was good.
Well, timeout, and Oakland's lead now is Oakland 23, Washington 16.
This game.
Kickoff, and it's going to Jones. He fumbles the ball. He's in trouble. He's trying to find that opening, and he's not getting much of an opening, but he did get it back over his 20-yard line. We're going to pause briefly for station identification. This is the NBC Television Network. First down, 22-yard line of the Redskins. Kilmer on a short one, back to his 29-yard line to Larry Brown out of the backfield. Kilmer's not one of those quarterbacks that's going to
See him college ball, so.
They have a second down and 3 with a swing. And hitting the ground there was Mike Thomas. Gerald Irons covered that play, just went slided out, stood his ground, and made him come to him. Irons does not let anybody get around him today out there. Gary Smith, the tight end, moves out. There are 3 wide receivers out now. Here goes Kilmer deep for Brown. He's got it. Larry Brown.
Yes, sir.
That ball on the 32-yard line.
Great catch.
Great catch by Brown. You're right.
He had him that time, man for man. There's your... Was that Gerald Irons again, I believe? You see Billy taking his time. That's throwing it down there about as far as you can. Irons didn't quite catch up. Look at his catch. Over the shoulder, leaping. Larry Brown is a great receiver, Kurt. You mentioned that earlier. He doesn't quite have the strength in his legs for the running that they've had him the last couple of years because of the injuries that you pointed out, but he's sure good to have on your side.
They spotted him down finally on the 33 of Oakland. Remember now, Washington needs a touchdown and an extra point to tie it up, which could send it into overtime. 23-16 Oakland.
What'll that do with Willie Wampa if you do that?
He's got him deep. He's out there. Touchdown. Touchdown. Oh, caught the ball. Touchdown. Frank Grant
technically, you're right, it's still going to be. It's a casual walk, so that means it was probably against
Personal foul against Oakland. And a kickoff return has been put back in the game. It's still the most exciting play to me. Let's see how this one's exciting. Clarence Davis, deep, 2 yards. Out to the 10. Hit. And they pin him down. Anytime you keep that deep and get him back to the 20, you've done the job on the kickoff team. And that's Ralph Nelson. With the pass to the right, Branch to the left. Branch has still not caught a pass today. They run it to Bannister. Not much. He's stopped on his 14-yard line by Dyron Calvert.
These Redskins are tough anytime.
Friday night in Oakland after Thanksgiving. Ernie Ladd will be there, Lance Allworth, Dr. Billy Cannon, and Jim Otto. Hope will be there. Quick pass. Left the top. Coming out, and he's knocked down. He has a first down, though.
That was cool. That was really a cool move. He sat there.
Hit him.
Man, that was nice. He just sat there, waited.
Minute 45 to go. Oakland has a first down on their 28. You understand there's still some tickets available for the Jim Otto night. This is your career, Jim Otto.
I got to give Bob Lilly a big plug, too. They had a Bob Lilly Day down in Dallas today, and our best to him.
Favor on first down. Out he goes with it, and again, it is a completed pass to Biletnikoff.
It's the same thing, Kurt, we talked about a while ago. These guys really, obviously, have worked a lot together. You got a good thrower and a good catcher. It's hard to stop them. And you got a good thrower and a good catcher right there.
Now, you weren't with D-Row and me last year. We saw Stabler against Cincinnati. No timeouts.
Wasn't that something?
Take the ball in the last minute. I think it was just a little over a minute ago, and move his team 51 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, he really is good.
They're measuring on this one. And incidentally, D-Row will come off the golf links to join us on Thanksgiving Day.
He has had enough of this vacation this fall. We're going to see him in St. Louis, right? Take care of yourself, D-Row. I'll see you Thursday.
St. Louis and Buffalo. Thursday, starting with Grandstand, 3 o'clock Eastern Time on NBC. Score the factory. Hot dog on right after this game. And we're into the last minute 21 of the regulation. It's tied. Stabler passes to Branch. That's his first catch. He can go. There he is. He has run the 109-3. It makes him so great. After he gets the ball, he's even more dangerous. Well, here's his first catch. Let's look at it again.
It was also, look at the time we got back here now. You got to get the offensive line there, holding them in there. And Kenny's just hanging in. Boy, that thing on the money. He threw that thing like a pitcher coming off the mound. Great follow through. Branch came in there.
We've kept reasserting about Branch not catching a pass. It is somewhere along the line. He was going to grab one sometime.
That was a pretty good spot. He's going to pick one.
Oakland on the Washington 26, first down. A minute 10 to play. It's tied up. Faber tossing deep to Branch. Broken up. They had him triple team that time. Big Owen batted it away. Bass was over there. And the linebacker coming back to cover, Chris Hamburger.
Yeah, I'd say he draws a crowd, doesn't he?
With the circus tent over that time.
He draws a crowd.
I thought we might see a couple tackles back there. Second down 10. Oakland on the Redskin 26. Now the clock shows a minute 4 remaining in this game. The Redskins have owned the overtime play this year. They played in 2 previous overtime games. The Clinton's out. Big Owens is in. There's a flare. It's out to Davis. Davis trying to get to that sideline. There goes a flag down. Flag is down. Maybe a face mask here. I don't know. Mike Bass may have grabbed his face mask.
Well, that's a very costly one if that's what
it is.
Uh-oh.
Face mask penalty.
Well, you've at least have got them down there, which should be considered very easy field goal range, but you never know about that either when they're blocking extra points these days.
Bland's longest field goal of the year has been 35 yards. He has not hit one outside of that. He's missed, there it is, the penalty going against the Redskins. be the first down. And now Oakland has the ball on the Washington 17-yard line. And this crowd has suddenly quieted down in RFK Stadium. Game tie, 23-23, 56 seconds to go. The Raiders now will try and work this ball very cautiously, move forward. They're in field goal. They give it to Bonasack. He plunges inside the 15. He is stopped by Harold McClinton, the middle linebacker. Bonasack will mark the ball to 15 or 14. 44 seconds to go. And a timeout called by Washington. They now have two timeouts.
I think they got somebody hurt.
Background over there. It's second down and 8 to go for Oakland on the Washington 15. Bonasack stopped for no gain.
What a great defensive play.
Brad Dusek hit him.
That was super, too. Dusek rolled off with that guy, Kurt, came back in and got him right to the line of scrimmage. Had a good block on him, really.
3rd and 8. McClinton is back in the game. These Redskins keep getting injured. A player or two, they're right back in again. 3rd and 8. The Raider bench watching. They have just been tied on the bomb. And now they have the shot. Bonasack is stopped at the 16-yard line by Bill Brundage, who had a quick submarine charge, number 77. And here he comes.
Here it is. It's showtime. Come on, Uncle George.
Answering that curtain call for so many times. I remember that one year. I did, I think, 5 of his games in a row where he bailed the Redskins out and became a folk hero in America.
8 for 8 inside the 40.
And let's see, this kick, 16-23, will be a 33-yard attempt by George Blanda. And the clock shows 8 seconds to play.
One of the things that's been kind of a trademark of the Redskins since George Allen's been here, they have blocked, this is a guess, I don't know, but I'd say more field goals and extra points than any team in football.
All right, holding will be Stabler.
They work on it. Now they're going to pull the old George Allen trick again, right before you kick. Come on, no, they can't call timeout for some reason.
The kick is up.
It's missed it.
It is deflected. It's no good.
He missed it.
Eddie Brown pitched it. Eddie Brown deflected it.
I think he missed it anyway. I don't know whether he touched it or not. He looked like to me he hooked it.
That's the first one he's missed inside the 40-yard line this year.
Nobody's perfect.
Blanda, who's pulled out so many heroics for the Raiders, missed the field goal really well. Three down linemen. Boy, they're preventing now. They're going to be back. There's not going to be anything long against them. And that is Mike Thomas carrying the ball. And we are now into overtime fall league season. And the Redskins have been in 3 of them. Blanda missed the field goal with 8 seconds to go. And the kick is coming to Ralph Nelson. And he's fumbling that ball around. And he is downed on his 14-yard line.
All right, now that, if Oakland did win the toss, Kurt, that is the reason they're trying to get them back down there and force their offense to make a move. They have a lot of confidence in the defensive unit.
Here are the game stats. Raiders way up in first downs and yards rushing. Passing about even. The Raiders 380 to 311. The Kilmer 16 out of 36 may not look amazing, but he hit the last 2 he hit were the big ones, one to Brown and one to Grant for the touchdown that tied it up. Mike Thomas, by the way, is 94 yards rushing. There's the quick slant. It's good. Charlie Taylor. Now, here's an interesting philosophy. Oakland does not like to run these slant patterns. They claim it gets receivers hurt and can get injured for the season. Scores wins. Taylor is out. Jefferson is in. Homer again. And he's got Brown. Brown's at the 40 and up to the 44. First down. 2 in a row by Kilmer. They just started to warm up with about 5 minutes to play.
That must be what it is.
Coming out is Jefferson, and back in is Charlie Taylor. All these Redskins up against it. Dallas winning the day. St. Louis winning. The Redskins almost having to win to stay in contention for the playoffs. And they're in overtime again. down. Thomas trying to get outside. No. The clock keeps moving. Mike Thomas down there, coming up with Charlie Phillips, the safety man, to make the tackle on him. The ball is on the 46-yard line. Watches. Second down, 8. There's a slam. Ooh, what a catch. Grab by what a catch. Jerry Smith, not only that, he nearly went all the way on that.
Up in range, to be realistic about it.
Washington is now on the Oakland 43. They have marched from their own 14 on Kilmer's arm. Game tied, 23-all in overtime.
He's got a good one right there.
No good. Riley Taylor running outside. Washington on the Oakland 43. He's got the time. And it's no good. Incomplete. That was Alonzo Skip Thomas over there covering Frank Grant. 3rd and 10 for the Redskins on the Oakland Raider 43-yard line.
Look at that one. Look, Lord, hold on.
3rd down play. Rollout. Nice going to come back to this side, and he's down. That hurdle is right on him there. Is 82. That's Horace Jones out of Louisville. And now it's 4th down for the Redskins, and their punter's coming on, Mike Bragg, who's from the Mere Division. Oh, he got it short when he got underneath that one. Well, let's see what the roll is. And it's an Oakland bounce. What a bounce that is. It's touched there finally. Going overtime. Banaszak. Clarence Davis, the running back. Hubbard's been injured. He hasn't played. Third period. There's a pass, and it's good. What a catch that was by Marvin. How Stabler zeroed that ball in there between two defenders.
He threw it pretty close because I think McClinton was coming in from his middle linebacker. Well, that one too.
Second down and a foot to go. Banaszak trying to burrow to that foot. Whistles are blowing.
Looked like he slipped a little bit when he started there, or he got a slow start.
Like he's run one play today. This front becomes the 5th. Look at that front. A 10-man front, and Banaszak gets it. I don't know. He may have this one.
I'll tell you what, if he doesn't have it, I'd try it again, because if those folks can stop me for less than a yard right there, they ought to win.
We're in a tie game. We're in overtime. 10:20 to go. 23-all. Stabler. Out he goes at the 30. And there goes Biletnikoff, who is an excellent runner. Very neat runner. He pivots, twists, and turns up. The Raiders are threatening. Banaszak stopped at the 19-yard line by Brad Dusick. Number 59. 2nd and 9. Flags are down. We're now 6 minutes into overtime. All the time. Incomplete inside the 10. Good slot right formation on 3rd and 14. Good rush on him. He throws. Branch is there.
He got it.
And he's got the ball.
You know what? He could still get up until that guy touched him in the last time. You see the referee didn't blow the whistle.
Catch by Cliff Branch. That's his 2nd reception. And what a reception that was. Look. On the 7-yard line. Oh, and hit there at the 10-yard line. Beat Banaszak.
What's happening?
On the 17. This will be a 27-yard field goal attempt that could win it. Thomas missed one earlier with 8 seconds in regulation. High snap. His kick is up. His kick is good. Oh, wow. At 7:47 to go in the overtime. Has won it for the Oakland Raiders. Our final score here in overtime. Oakland defeats Washington 26-23. There's your final. CURT GOWDY and Don Meredith. Stay tuned now for